Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a pretty crazy topic going on over here in regards to Drdisrespect. If you guys actually don't know who that is one of the bigger content creators on YouTube. He used to be very famous on Twitch, and as well, he's also been making a game. Now, when it comes to making games, obviously people are going to judge you, especially if you're a content creator, and this one's a bit of an intriguing one too, because this is in regards now to NFTs, the community outrage, and as well, just a lot of folks kind of doing a deep dive into his upcoming game that, in all honesty, I'm actually kind of for. Now, the internet obviously is always going to be upset about everything, but I kind of want to go talk about this because it's a very, very intriguing topic. This is in regards now when it comes to NFTs and games, collectibles, and a very, very popular statement that's been getting kind of torn apart when it comes to one of his callouts of the $100,000 game as you're actually casually playing the game. So I'm going to talk about this, talk about the scenario, talk about this, well, I guess kind of unique situation, because this also might be the future of video games as a whole. And as well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. I quite literally just woke up to make this video. I spent my entire night last night until like 7 in the morning watching dog VTubers. I wish I was joking. This is a cry for help. Please, for the love of God, they're adorable. Dude, they like have puppy ears, man. I got some problems. I don't know what's going on in my life. So anyway, if you guys are new, make sure you guys are subscribed. Check out the Twitch if you guys want to see us talking to dog women 4 in the morning, and let's talk about the news. So, in case you guys do not know, let me go and give you guys actually the run through on this one. Drdisrespect is actually making a game in the background over here. Drdisrespect himself has like literally been making a game. If you guys don't know, he's one of the bigger content creators. Like I said, he used to be on Twitch, had quite a few million followers, went to YouTube after he got a very controversial ban on Twitch that still to this point, no one knows why he was banned. And with this, he has now been doing pretty well on YouTube. You guys may be familiar with him. He's done stuff with like Tim the Tatman, Courage, other big content creators as they stream on the YouTube side. And as well, he's just a big content creator. But typically a lot of big content creators after a while, they think, hey, I play video games for a living, I could probably make a better game. At least Drdisrespect has actually worked on games like Call of Duty in the past, so he has a little bit of like a, I don't know, he actually has like gusto. He knows what's up. He actually knows how to make some games. At least we'd all go and assume. So as of right now, he's making his game. I think it's called Deaddrop, and it's very similar to another popular game called Escape from Tarkov. Now, if you guys don't know these types of genres of games, it's kind of like a newer genre that's been popping up as like game servers have gotten like bigger and can handle bigger loads, where it's essentially you go into a game. It's like an extraction shooter type style game. You load into a game, you're in a big open world map, and you basically have a chance to go and fight AI, bosses, go collect things, and you're in the mixture of other AI characters and as well real players that are all trying their best to keep on fighting each other to go and get loot. In all honesty, it's probably one of my favorite genres. I actually have played a lot of Escape from Tarkov, if you guys have heard of that in the PC side. I know a lot of you guys might be on the console players though. And that's kind of what basically Drdisrespect's game is meant to be, but with a mixture and integration of NFTs, and that's kind of why a lot of folks are so upset with it. Because obviously if you guys have this kind of bad and negative connotation with crypto or NFTs or blockchain or all this type of scamming or everything that might happen, and that's why a lot of folks are, well, kind of a little bit skeptical on the game itself. But the idea is you loot in, you go against other folks, and basically if you could go and extract out, then you have a chance to claim the loot in the game itself. And then because it's of an NFT, it's like basically a separate digital process, that means you have now a chance to go and sell it on the open market. You can actually sell it for real life money or like Ethereum or Bitcoin. It's on the blockchain. And then basically maybe people can utilize those same items, whether they're OP or whatever it might be, to go and either use on their character, to resell, to collect, or whatever it might be. Now we've seen a lot of stuff when it comes to games like CSGO, where they have things like skins, and as you play the game, you get the skins. Although instead of it being like an NFT or crypto, you just sell it on the Steam market, but it still has like an actual value. Sometimes cases will be worth $30, $40 when they first come out. You can literally go buy a game by selling that case. If you open up the case itself, you might get like a knife, and that knife might be worth like $300, $500 if you're lucky. And now when it comes to Tarkov too, they don't have like this separate type of like buying in real life currency or NFT type currency, but they also have things like a flea market in a game like Escape from Tarkov, where if you get a really good boss loot or you have a really specced out gun, you can sell it for a lot of money and people buy it because it's good. And it's kind of the idea of what this is going on for Drdisrespect's game, where you have all these open worlds, and although it's in beta, you would have other people on the map, you're trying to fight for loot, and at that point, you're basically trying your best to, well, win. You want to extract. But he actually made a really God, basically a tweet that's been making a lot of rounds over here, where he wants to double down and go hardcore into the NFTs. And he says, imagine trying to extract with basically the game he's playing and making with an item that you discovered was worth $100,000 on the blockchain. Think about the entertainment value as a viewer, let alone as a player. A new PvP experience is upon us. The concept of digital collectibles in an online game is so exciting to me. especially in extraction type of games, like a Tarkov game, Call of Duty, if you guys have played the Call of Duty game mode for that. People saying Scam and UG are just brain-dead headline followers. Some people who spend a ton on skins for an annual release game, same skins everyone has too. Now, I think this is an intriguing take. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm usually being pretty okay and pretty pro with crypto. I like the idea of crypto concepts and all that. And I think the idea overall with NFTs is that you can literally, like, say a Diablo. Well, it's one of my favorite things, or like RuneScape, where you get a rare item that no one else has, and you can literally sell it. You can literally make money off of all this, and you can literally go and sell it. I think that's dope. I think that's cool. And this is the idea of like this is what, like, if you're a streamer, what if you have like a $10,000 gear loadout? It makes you OP. But guess what? People are going to want to hunt you. They're going to want to go for you. They will literally, you'll be like the big major target in the lobby. And if you somehow win, you're going to just, it's like challenging. It's like an actual challenge against yourself. Or you see someone in the lobby like that, you want to go and challenge them. It's the human nature. And obviously, I think this is cool. Now, I have to see the integration. I have to see the concepts. And it better not be like a cash grab or money grab, because a lot of folks are actually calling people out. I mean, like we're seeing like Tim over here dropping some memes, but some folks are trying to say this is like, like at a different side. Sorry, a little trough over there. Like a lot of folks are kind of being like, hey, do we like this? Do we dislike this? What's going on? But some people are saying like, hey, like, what about cheaters? And I think that's the biggest thing. Because this idea and concept, you could have like these expensive items or these NFTs or everything else with it. I think that's really cool. I think it does add like an extra, like very competitive element to the game. I just want anyone to like, you know, losing a lot of money from gambling or getting too involved with it, which would probably go and happen. But the big thing is, I think this is a unique concept, where it makes like when you're playing the game actually have value. If you're playing a Call of Duty game, you don't really care if you win or lose. I mean, you might care a little bit, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna like lose sleep if you lost a game. Or a game like Bungie, you know, in type of Destiny type style game. You don't really care at the end of the day. But let's go and say then you have $50,000 worth of gear and you're a streamer and you're in a tournament and there's like a lot of stuff is on the line. Yeah, you might care a little bit more. Or maybe you're playing the game like your gear is worth $500. You get a really good item, you can sell it. You can literally go pay rent if people actually enjoy the game, if you get really, really lucky. That has happened in games. Like think like RuneScape or MapleStore, if you guys know of those. People will literally go play those games in third world countries, like in China or like Chile, whatever. And they will literally go and make like their living wage by playing these games, by selling stuff on the player-based economies. And like I said, for CSGO, there's probably been millions, if not billions of dollars at this point of people buying and selling skins on, say, for CSGO. Like I myself, I have like $1,000 worth of skins. I can make them to real money from CSGO, from me just playing the game over time. And it's cool. But like I said, a lot of folks are just scared about cheaters, because right now cheating happens a lot in Call of Duty. Even right now, Escape from Tarkov had a huge cheater run. And if you're playing a game that's like an extraction-based shooter like this one, and you have an item that's worth, let's say, $100,000, like Drdisrespect said, then guess what? If you lose that, you're gonna cry. You're gonna feel awful. That could literally be like a car, a house. And that's scary, because if you have like the incentive to want to cheat, people are going to try to go and cheat. A lot of folks want to, like they will. If you can go and somehow cheat and you can make $500,000 in a day, I will be honest with you guys, I think a lot of people would go for it. I mean, I would almost be tempted to. That's a lot of money. Is it morally wrong? Yes. Would I not want to do that? Yes, because I don't think that's what I want to be known for as a person. But there's going to be people out there, or let's say you live in like a third world country, they're going to go and do everything they can to go get these things if they're actually worth money. Plus as well, you also have the big kind of connotation where some NFTs have actually dropped down in value quite a bit, and it's just been not the best. Like you can even see some of these things where it's like, yeah, everyone and their mother's going to go cheat in a game like this. How would you stop that problem when it's already plagues in games like Tarkov and the Cycle? Once real money is involved, this could be a 100% worse too as well. And I'm in that same exact vibe. Or other people being like, hey, UG, NFT and blockchain gaming, I thought you were better than that. Looking forward to your game. Should have known better when you dropped exclusive NFT tokens for it too as well. With Drdisrespect just saying, what an idiot right afterwards. So there's a lot of people that are like curious on this one. A lot of people are curious on the cheating and everything else with this too. Even Grims over here is kind of chiming on in, saying that, hey, if you have like a really good anti-cheat and people really like the game, sure. Maybe, sure, it might work out. But everyone's in the middle. No one really knows. Like, I think the idea and concept, as I showed you guys over here with the game itself, I love this new genre of game. This, like, escaper, like, you basically have to fight other folks, you have to find loot on the ground like that. This is all very bare bones, obviously, but, like, you get the chest, you get the loot. These things could actually be worth real-life money. If you're good at the game, you could literally probably go pay your rent by selling these NFT skins. And I think the idea and future of gaming with this genre is insane. The potential, if this is done right, could be massive. But the one bigger struggle is that no one's really done it right so far. And once again, there is a lot of big discussions behind like things like anti-cheat, things behind, let's say, like, I don't know, like just selling, like the actual idea of NFTs, if it's gonna be worth money, is it worth it to actually invest into the game itself to make it? And that's why it's such a big, big genre and topic, because No one really knows. It's literally the future of games. So I kind of want to hear your thoughts because some folks are kind of anti Drdisrespect. Some people think it's kind of cool. I think there's potential if it's done well, but we have to kind of go and see how it shapes on up. And I do love the idea, once again, of having new games, new competitions, new genres. And you want to know what? Maybe it'd be a fun game to go and play at the end of the day. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments down below. We'd love to go here and make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below. We have the Target links down below, the Amazon links down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.